Right, let's just jump straight into this explainer. Today, we're looking at chia seeds, and honestly, there is a massive gap between expectation and reality here. I mean, we all know chia seeds are hailed as the absolute ultimate superfood, right? They're literally everywhere. But what if the way you're eating them is actually doing the exact opposite of what you want? That's what we're digging into today. We are exploring the superfood paradox. Are your chia seeds secretly working against you? It's kind of a crazy question, right? But I really want to challenge what you think you know about your go-to healthy morning routine. Because, as it turns out, the difference between chia seeds being this miraculous health booster or a silent digestive disruptor, well, all comes down to basic chemistry and how you prep them. Check out this real-world anecdote from a doctor, Dr. Rohini Patil. She had a patient who did everything right. I mean, she tracked her meals, slept well, exercised, the whole shebang. Yet for 6 straight months, she suffered from persistent bloating, absolute fatigue, and her iron levels just kept dropping. And the culprit? No way, you wouldn't guess it. She was just stirring dry chia seeds directly into hot water every single morning. Basically, the way she was prepping her superfood was literally crashing her health. So let's get into section 1, the mighty chia seed. We're going to explore the hype and the dense nutrition behind them. You know, originally eaten by the ancient Aztec and Mayan civilizations, there is a very valid reason these tiny little seeds have stuck around through history. It is actually incredible how much dense nutrition is packed into just 2 tablespoons. We're talking 138 calories, 5 grams of protein, a massive 10 grams of fiber, and 5 grams of ALA, which, by the way, is an essential plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. It's just a fantastic, incredibly favorable profile of heart-healthy fats in such a tiny, tiny package. And all those nutrients, they translate directly into some serious science-backed health benefits. That soluble fiber helps lower your bad cholesterol, while the calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium are working to promote bone mineral density. But what I really love here is the specific antioxidants at play. Things like chlorogenic acid, which actually helps lower blood pressure, and caffeic acid, which fights inflammation. So the benefits? Absolutely undeniable. But here is where the story pivots. Which brings us to section 2, the mucilage magic. This is the biological secret to chia's benefits. Okay, so to actually unlock all of those incredible benefits we just talked about, we have to understand the specific biological mechanism at play when a chia seed actually enters your body. The core concept here is mucilage. This is a complex soluble fiber found right on the outer layer of the seed. When it properly hydrates, it forms this thick, stable, protective gel. And guys, this gel is the magic. It slows down gastric emptying so your glucose doesn't randomly spike, it forms a literal protective coat over your intestinal lining, and it even selectively feeds the good, beneficial bacteria in your gut. But here's the kicker. This gel takes 2 to 3 hours to fully form. It does not happen instantly. So if you just toss dry seeds into a drink and chug it 5 minutes later, you are swallowing seeds that are still basically dry. Once they're inside you, they keep absorbing liquid, but now they're taking it directly from your digestive tract. This irritates your gut lining and causes that severe bloating that so many people incorrectly blame on the chia itself. It's wild. Let's move on to section 3, deadly preparation mistakes. How our healthy habits can actually turn harmful. So let's look at how this plays out in the real world, starting with a super common trend. A lot of health-conscious folks love sprinkling dry chia directly onto a bowl of curd or yogurt. But biologically speaking, this is a disaster. Curd is highly acidic. It sits at a pH of around 4 to 4.5. But chia mucilage, it needs a neutral pH of 6 to 6.5 just to form its stable protective gel. So when those dry seeds hit the acidic curd, the gel structure is immediately weakened. On top of that, the proteins and fats in the curd coat the seed, which completely prevents it from expanding. You just end up swallowing unevenly swollen seeds that sit there, ferment, and cause gas. And then, of course, we have the incredibly popular chia pudding. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a highly versatile and delicious recipe. But medical analysis points out a huge hidden flaw if you're making it by soaking dry seeds directly in sweetened milk. You see, the fats in the milk block the seed from hydrating properly. And even worse, the added sugars skip the normal digestive buffer and head straight down to your large intestine. Once there, opportunistic, gas-producing bad bacteria just feed on it aggressively. So you're sitting there trying to heal your gut, but you might actually just be giving easy fuel to the wrong bacteria. Oh, and here's a major timing mistake. A lot of people chug chia water first thing in the morning on a totally empty stomach. But think about it. After hours of sleeping, your stomach acid and digestive enzymes are low. Your gut is basically resting. Dumping a highly concentrated load of complex fiber into a resting system completely overwhelms it. The fiber just sits there, ferments, and totally ruins your morning with bloating. You really need to wake your digestive system up first, maybe with some plain water or a small piece of fruit, before hitting it with all that fiber. That brings us to Section 4, the hidden mineral thief. We're looking at the real danger of inadequate soaking. So we've talked a lot about digestion, right? But the danger of inadequate soaking goes way beyond just a stomachache. It can actually rob your body of vital nutrients. Let's talk about phytic acid. This is a naturally occurring compound found in seeds. And while it's not inherently toxic, inside your digestive tract, it behaves exactly like a magnet. It literally binds to essential minerals like iron, zinc, and calcium, creating these insoluble complexes that your body just can't absorb. So, if you eat unsoaked chia, you're essentially swallowing a daily mineral blocker that flushes these crucial nutrients out of your body before you can even use them. And this absolutely matters. Just to put it into perspective, look at this data from the National Family Health Survey in India for ages 15 to 45. It shows that a staggering 57% of women and 25% of men are already anemic. That's huge. If populations are already struggling to get enough iron or consuming improperly prepared chia seeds every single day, they are actively worsening their own mineral deficiency without even realizing it. But hey, here is the good news. The solution is entirely natural and super easy. When you submerge chia seeds in plain water, it activates an enzyme right inside the seed called phytase. This enzyme goes to work and systematically breaks down the phytic acid, releasing all those trapped minerals and making them fully available for your body to actually absorb. Proper soaking completely solves the problem. It turns the seed from a mineral thief right back into the nutritional provider it's supposed to be. So let's move to Section 5, the correct preparation method. How to unlock chia's full potential safely. Okay, now that we fully understand the biology and the risks, let's get practical. Here are the golden rules so you can actually safely unlock the full potential of this superfood. Step 1. Rinse 1 tablespoon of dry seeds. Step 2, and this is absolutely critical, soak them in 150 to 180 milliliters of plain room temperature water for at least 2 hours. You specifically need that exact volume of plain water to prevent the seeds from clumping together unevenly. Then, step 3, only after they are fully hydrated into that nice, thick gel should you add them to your food, your milk, or your yogurt. And, if you're ever just not quite sure if they're ready, try this really simple physical test. Take a single soaked seed and press it between your fingers. It should yield completely. It should feel totally soft, with absolutely no dry or firm resistance in the core whatsoever. This little trick literally removes all the guesswork from your prep routine. Finally, let's talk storage, because this is another big one. A lot of people love to meal prep a huge jar of chia on Sunday for the whole week. But here's the thing. When the seed is dry, its outer coat protects the omega-3s. But once it's soaked, that protective coat opens up. If you store them for more than 48 hours, yes, even in the fridge, oxygen exposure causes those incredible anti-inflammatory fats to oxidize. They literally turn into compounds that cause inflammation. That's the exact opposite of what we want. So, the best practice? Make small batches, keep them under 48 hours, and just discard anything older. It really kind of changes how you look at a simple jar of seeds, doesn't it? And it leaves us with this really provocative thought. If the mighty chia seed requires such precise handling to actually be healthy, what other healthy foods in your kitchen are just hiding in plain sight, waiting for the right preparation? I really hope this explainer empowered you to get the absolute most out of your nutrition. Stay curious, keep questioning those habits, and we'll catch you on the next one.